Hello, happy Monday. Welcome everybody to today's Safehouse opening bell session. We are 25 minutes out from New York Open. Please note the time change in daylight savings. And today on deck we have with us George. So welcome everybody to today's session. Today's a Monday. Welcome to the new week. Just as a quick update, if you guys don't know what the opening bell session is, the opening bell session essentially is an exclusive look behind the scenes of TeamSFHS Trading Team as we navigate the AM session of the New York market. So we've got quite a fair bit of people now in the chat. Lexus, Graham, Marius, Mario is here too. TCIP, welcome. Arnold, thank you for the sound check. If you guys find this useful as our trading team navigates through the markets, commentates over price action analysis, as well as if there are good trades to be taken, you would hear about them. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And for those of you looking to develop yourself as a trader and elevate your mastery in trading, if you want to go about that in a systematic and structured fashion, we currently have a 2-week free trial promo for our premium membership, Safehouse Vanguard. Shout out to all the Safehouse Vanguard people in the chat. Welcome guys, great to have you all here. And for those of you who are not yet part of the Safehouse Vanguard, you can check it out in the link in description below. 2 weeks free trial for the premium membership. Please be reminded, I hope you guys liked the disclaimer scene that we showcased just before this. In case you missed it, as a quick reminder, everything you see here is not financial advice and is for educational purposes only. All right, 56 is in the house. Kevin is in the house. Hey, welcome guys. Hope you guys are ready for the Safehouse Vanguard. I hope you guys managed to catch today's daily sit rep, whereby we covered, where George covered the key assets that we're looking at, as well as scenarios to both the upside and the downside. For those of you not in the Safehouse Vanguard, you can join us, cop that 2-week free trial, and find out how we help our premium members start their trading day every day. So to get started, let me introduce the team on station. We have Wei in the chat. He's online, but due to some technical difficulties, he will be joining us from the chat. So if he has any trades that he's taking or has any comments, he will send it my way and I'll feed it over to you guys. Otherwise, keep your eyes peeled for the chat and he will most likely push it there. On station today, we have George. George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello everyone, and welcome to this live trading session. So basically we need to see what will happen today. We do have a very interesting situation right now on the chart. Today I'm interested and I will keep my eyes only on the Bitcoin chart, because for the moment we do have a very interesting situation, and I guess that was the let's say the quote-unquote normal situation for the last couple of weeks. Basically every couple of days we get a new hard high, and today we have a new hard high, and for the moment the price is still above the previous high. So as you can see on my I'm sharing trading view. So basically this was the hard high, and this was on Friday, the one that we shorted, right? And right now the price is above, right? So this is kind of interesting situation for me. And usually what I do when we have this kind of session, I do have a separate account for scalps and I close all my trades, because the in my opinion the purpose of this session is to basically to get the NY open, so get a certain situation on the chart, and to be able to find if, and this is a very big if there is a trading opportunity. So whatever happened up to this moment in time, it's irrelevant, and we need to focus on the current price action. This is for scalps with the possibility to become something more. So yeah, I'll be looking at Bitcoin for the moment, and yeah, if everyone is okay, I would like to share my thoughts about this situation, so we can start, so we can prepare for NY open, which should be in 19 minutes.
That's right, 19 minutes. But yes, you're the primary on station today. So yeah, go right for it.
Yep. Cool. So basically we had, I'm not gonna put any more levels, right? Because those are all the levels that I need. When I'm trading, especially when I'm scalping, I need clear levels. And if I have only one level and that level is respected, I'm more than happy to trade it. So this is not bearish price action. We need to put that from the very first beginning. This is not bearish price action. So what are the levels that I'm interested to the upside? And as long as this area, the 69-70k area, because that was basically the resistance, you know, for the last couple of weeks, right? As long as the price is above the situation, above this area, the sky is the limit, in my opinion, right? And then we can look for targets to the upside, but to try to time a top, that is very hard. So in my opinion, it's better to ride this trend as much as possible. And in these markets and with everything that's going on right now, I would keep my longs running as much as possible, and I'll keep the shorts as scalps with more aggressive take profit and stop loss at entry. Because if you're shorting this, you're counter trading a very strong trend. I mean, everything that's going on here since 40k, 50k, and then it's to the upside, right? So we need to make that very clear. This is to create some context. Other than that, I'm interested in this level. So previous hard high, and that would be 70,447. right? That's an important level. Also, VWAP is here, which is kind of very, very interesting confluences that we do have. And then moving to XAU. Now, let's start with kind of what is my trading plan for today. So basically, I'm looking for longs as long as this area is holding a support. If during NY or no later we get a backtest of this area, I'm looking to buy, hoping for higher. The bearish scenario here would be based on the failed auction. So the only bearish scenario that we do have is if the price manages to do something like this, get acceptance below this level, and that should open the possibility for more downside. But unless we see something like this, I'm more interested in longs up here. Now, doesn't mean that I'm going to long in this section of the chart, right? So that's a place where you book profits, and that's a place where you look for possible shorts. But again, I would keep for the moment, and until we see some sort of weakness, even if it is locally, I would keep the shorts as scalps with quick take profit. So that would be my trading plan for this session. Moving to the order flow to XAU. First of all, we do have this, and we see single prints and single prints and single prints. And as you can see, and I think I said that in the previous, on Friday, on the live trading session, each time you see a single print, and especially if you get a backtest, and another backtest, usually you'll see a bounce, right? And this one gave a bounce, this one gave a bounce, and for the moment, the price keeps pushing. So this is a trending day so far. A high time frame resistance being that the 70k area for the moment is claimed. We don't have a backtest. The backtest would be very nice and very important because usually a backtest gives clarity. But for the moment, like I said, I would favor more upside. Now, moving to this template where once again I have the all-time high. We do have VWAP and previous day high. So in my opinion, there's no reason to be bearish here. Now, let's look at what's going on with this section of the chart. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. No reason to short. 49 volume, 46 volume, 27. So each time the price is making a new higher high, we see spikes in volume. 19, 20, 23 million spikes in volume. No problem there. So bullish market structure, another higher high. 37, 22, 36, right? We start to see some rejection, right? And this rejection, again, I'm looking for longs, but I'm looking for longs if we get a backtest of this area or something to give me confidence. Definitely is not a good idea to long here or here. And as soon as these guys were trying to push, check what happened. Boom. Ace to the downside. Get some liquidation. Obviously, after that, the trend resumes and we are here. The price for the moment is kind of trying to make a new high, failed for the moment. And now we need to see what's going on. But again, for the moment, the price keeps building bullish market structure. So I'll be very careful with the shorts. And if you decide to short, make sure you have your stop loss in place and tight stop loss. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Today, my trading session, so far, I shorted this one and I shorted this one. Those were my two shorts. This one I made some money. This one is kind of break even and I closed it in small profit, but I will consider this break even. And like I said, because we are getting into a live trading session, then I want to have all my positions closed because what happened so far, it's irrelevant. Also, I've managed to long this one, so I made some money. So for the moment, I would say I shorted twice, and in this one, I made some money. I'm happy with that. This one was kind of break even, and I made some money with my long. And now, as you can see, the longs are trying to push the price to the upside. We had some bearish CVD divergences earlier, so I shorted based on that. But again, I have my stop loss like 0.2 above the high. So that if I'm getting stopped out, that would be for a small loss, and have to pay some fees, and I'm okay with that. There are trades that sometimes I like to take, given the possibility this could very well be some sort of top, and basically I'm scalping, kind of hunting for a possible top, but those are very, very small scalps, right? With the risk management is under control, tight stop loss, and if I take a loss, it's just part of the game. Other than that, and this is the problem, we don't have a very, very good reason to short this move, not yet. Any kind of weakness should be based on some sort of change in market structure, right? And losing some levels. And for the moment, literally, we don't have. The price is still up here. The price is still trying to push. And the only trading opportunities that we, as shorts, that we actually had is based on these guys here, which they were trying to push the price to the upside. So we kind of get trapped longs at the top of the move. And that was a decent reaction. I mean, we talk about more than 1%, right? So that was a decent reaction there. This one, bearish CVD divergences, but not necessarily, so it's kind of in the middle. That's why I kind of closed this position break even. And now let's see what's going on. Moving on the trend reversal template, we can see that the price is once again is trying to build this bearish CVD divergence here, right? So we do have some bearish CVD divergences, but because we are 11 minutes away from NY open, we need to see what the reaction will be. So the general rule is like, I would like to see NY open. I would like to see if it gives me a reaction, and then I will try my best to follow that trend. Maybe it could be to the upside, maybe it could be to the downside. And this is basically, I don't want to add anything to this. The only thing that I would like to add is the following. So we need to see what NY will do. If we start to see continuation, then the price could push, or we could see this, so the price is trying to push, and NY open says, okay guys, you're not allowed to push without our approval, and the price could do something like this, right? We've seen this. When was that? On Friday, this, right? So this one, not quite NY open like in the first hour, right, where the price took the high, and then we've seen some rejection, but after that the trend resumes and we get a new high. So this is also important when you have sessions. It's good to understand what is the overall scenario. If it is bullish, if it is bearish, then you need to find your level, and it is a good idea to see actually how the session opens, if it opens bullish or if it opens bearish. And then when you get that information, you can actually get involved, because right now I could guess, I do think, and there is a high chance for NY to continue this push to the upside, but that would be me guessing. I don't have that information yet. Or I could say, okay, I short here, and I hope NY will be bearish, and we will see this section of the chart. But that would be me kind of anticipating what's going to happen, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to wait for the price action to happen, and only after that I can react. The other thing that I would like to say here, because obviously in a live trading session, everyone wants basically this kind of wants volatility, the price to the upside, to the downside, and pushing and dropping. This is what you like to see. That is possible. And sometimes it happens, like what happened on Friday. But other than that, most of the days and most of the sessions are relatively boring. So I like to take some time to think about this kind of price action, this slow grind to the upside, creating bullish market structure and everything, because there is a lot to learn from this situation. So when you see something like this, you need a clear idea. So what is the dominant side, and the dominant side for me right now are the bulls. Okay, so if the bulls are in control here, what do? Do I short or do I long? Well, I would say I would like to follow the trend, to ride this trend as much as possible. So I'm looking for longs, but obviously in the same time I cannot long up here. So it's like I long retracement, and when the price is making a new high, then I'm looking to book profit, right? And if I want to get involved into a short, and I keep it, look, a new high, right? If I want to get involved in a short, I keep it as a scalp with quick take profit, right? And there is a lot to learn, and for me in my past, and even right now, I mean, it's not that I hold any kind of truth about trading or anything like that, right? We're just sharing our opinion, our experience, and our trading. But most of the time you don't understand the trend, and you start to short, and you short once, and you short twice, third time, fourth time, and you keep shorting, and the price is going up, 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 and you start to lose money. As long as the risk management is there, okay, it is okay. But if you don't have a stop loss, or if you give it a wider stop loss and the risk management is not there, this could be one of those days that could lead to bigger losses, right? So it is a very good idea to understand what's going on, what's the trend for that day, what is the dominant side for this, and then trying to get involved. So why would I want to counter trade these guys that are pushing the price up? And they are doing a very, very good job for the moment. I mean, look here, like 24 million, we do have 30 million positive delta. Look, these guys, they are longing up here. Do I think that's a good idea? No, not really. Is this something that I would do? No. But why would I want to fight these guys? I don't want to fight these guys because they do have a lot of firepower here and here, and basically the entire day. So I don't want to fight these guys. I want to join them and try to ride this trend as much as possible, right? So those are the things that are important for me. Other than that, like for example here, right, we do have a swing failure pattern here. No, not quite. If I see a swing failure pattern, I can actually trade a short. So if I short this area, right, I have my stop loss here, and I would like to see these lows taken. So there is always a scalp. There's always a scalp. However, I'll be more inclined to take longs rather than shorts. Obviously, I'm not looking for longs up here. I'm looking for longs if I see some sort of retracement, right? But if you are okay with this kind of moves, right? So let's say this from here to here, that's 0.7, but in the same time, I'm okay with being stopped out after a 0.3, 0.4% move. There is always a scalp on the chart. The only thing, like I said, this is we still have 4 minutes to end my open. The price just made a new high. Yes, we do have the possibility of some trap traders here, but I would actually love to see that happening, right? So this candle needs to move below previous candle, and then we can talk about the idea of having some trap traders. Other than that, this is another push and another high, and we could see another high, and so on and so on. And I hope this makes sense, because this is actually the value of these sessions, still the educational side, not rather than you make some money, you lose some money. That's part of the game, and I would say all the traders are losing and making money. It's just part of the game. But now I would be very, very interested to see how NY Open will how the session will start, right? Because for the moment, as you can see, the price made a new high, and I mean the price is kind of working here on a swing failure pattern, but doesn't give me a lot of confidence. It doesn't give me a lot of confidence, this kind of trades. But hey, we need to see, and let's see what will happen.
Fantastic, George.
This is what I'm looking for this session, and let's see what will actually happen.
Yep. Once again, we are 3 minutes away from New York Bell. For those of you who have any questions from the market commentary provided by George in the past 15 minutes, do drop them in the chat for Vanguard. If you want to drop them in the Vanguard chat or on YouTube chat, by all means, we'll see it and we'll try to get them answered. But yes, T minus 2 minutes to New York Open.
Yep. Now it's important to actually to see how this, what would be the actual session. What's the information? I don't like this here. This is not good trading. This is not good trade. I mean, this is not the place to open this kind of loans. I mean, look at this, guys. 5 million, 2 million, 3 million, 2.7 million. This is not a very, very good way to trade, right? But in the same time, we are in a strong trending day, and the trend is to the upside. So we need to see, right? So I would really love to see this the NY Open, because this could give us, could give us a retracement. And if we're looking about a retracement, this should go to, at least to this area, at least to this area, and we go from there. But again, it's better to stay on the safe side. Let's see what NY Open has to say, and then we go from there. The overall,
George, there's a giant pink dot right there. Is that a lot of shorts getting liquidated?
Yeah, those are shorts. Those are shorts liquidated. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Basically, this is what I was trying to do with the premium sit rep, and with all my posts today in Discord. I was saying, like, look, this is still not bearish price action. So if you want to counter trade this trend, great, but do it for a scalp, right? With a proper risk management. And that could be, if you want to risk $10, that's okay. If you want to risk $100, that's okay too. If you want to risk $1,000, that's okay too. It's really up to you. But you need to have that management in check, right? Because this is a huge uptrend. Basically, the price managed to at least spend some time above 70K area, because up to this point in time was like, I'm trying this, but no, sorry, not here. That was on Friday, right? I don't even know what Friday is. Sunday.
That's Bella, George.
Okay, so this is the NY session. Okay, let's focus on the session. So let's see what will happen here, right? Boom. Okay, so the market is trying to push to the downside. So if the price creates a lower low than a lower high, I can get involved in a quick scalp short, right? Because we are at the top of the moves, and there's no way I'm going to long in this area. But that would be just a scalp, so nothing major, right? So let's give these guys some time to check what's going on, right? And then we can actually get involved in this kind of situation. Okay, this. Ooh, that's 0.4. Like I said, there was a swing failure pattern. There. Now let's see this. Let's see this story. Okay, people are trying to short here. Those are shorts, 4.5 million shorts. People are shorting, and I don't think that someone shorting 4.5 million here would book profits here, which, in my opinion, they could get in trouble. But let's wait. This is just 2 minutes into NY Open. And in the same time, when you're scalping this kind of moves, you again, you're counter trading the trend, and you need to be more aggressive with your entry. And for me, like, if I'm trading this, give me this within the session. So this would be kind of my entry, and this I would think very, very hard about booking profits here, right? Let's see these guys, what they are doing. So the price is still trying to build some bearish market structure, but it's shallow. It's very, very shallow for the moment. I do think they could get in trouble. So it's funny thing, that we can, instead of trapped longs, we can actually get trapped shorts. So
Yeah, that would be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, that'll be very, very funny, especially at 72,300. That'd be, and that kind of tells the story, right? Who's in control of this market? Like I said, I would not long here. Definitely, that's not. I don't think it's a good trading idea. But if I shorted this one, and someone did, so you cannot fake market orders, right? This is the information. I would have my stop loss, just above here. So
yeah,
I would kind of risk 0.6, 0.7, 1% top, which for 4.6 million, that's quite a bit of money. But it is what it is. It is part of the game. And I do understand this trading idea. Right? The only thing, maybe today is not the day for this, but we're just here to, and it's like everyone is expecting to see price flying to the upside, to the downside at the beginning of the session. Well, sometimes it kind of does, but clarity comes from, from the rest of the session, right? Usually lately we didn't get like huge, and also it is a golden pocket, local golden pocket. Yeah. So now we need to see. Usually we get more price action, and not necessarily volatility, but the kind of good volatility that one could use after like 30 minutes or something like that within the session. Because for example, check what happened on Friday. That short, although it was a very good short, right, and very profitable, but it was hard to catch. After that, what happened after that, the entire price action, that was easier to trade because the price was slowly claiming levels, and that was actually pretty good. You see, the price is not actually able to break the, at least for the moment, to break the local golden pocket. So now let's see what we're doing. Is still in between, so not trapped longs, but also not trapped shorts. So we need to see who will win this fight. It's interesting to see.
Yep, I'm checking through a lot of the news feeds and Twitter, of course, because a lot of people who love Bitcoin are on Twitter. And yeah, there is an insurmountable amount of jubilation around crossing the 70,000 mark. And quick summary would be that your investment bankers are warning of a potential bubble. Everyone seems to be on the buy side. There are quite a handful of people sounding out that potentially it's a bull trap and potential market correction coming. So we'll see. Everyone's got an opinion these days. But yeah, from a news standpoint, if you guys check your calendars, your economic calendars, tomorrow, March 12th, on Tuesday, 1 hour before New York Open tomorrow. So for the Safehouse Vanguard, please take note. This is an hour before the premium opening bell session. We have big news coming out, especially for the legacy markets. So for those of you trading gold, trading euro dollar with me, and cable, please note that core inflation rate data is coming out for the US.
Yeah, tomorrow we do have news, and important news, and I would be very surprised if DXY, euro, and gold will not move. I would expect volatility. I'm not sure about Bitcoin, but DXY, euro, and gold, they will move. I'm not gonna get today into that because it's hard to trade and comment over multiple markets, but yeah.
I mean, don't worry about it. If you see the trading opportunity, you want to jump on it, and you want to hop off commentary, don't worry. Let me know, and I'll take over.
Yeah. About Twitter, they are right, because this is the first time that actually the price spent like half a day so far above 70k, and that's definitely not bearish price.
I agree. Yeah.
And if this is what I'm looking. That's why I said, like, look, for bearish price action, give me below this level. Give me below this level, then this entire thing is a failed auction that should open the possibility for daily, weekly, basically psychological area, 65, 60, 50, 40, who knows. But I would like to see that happening, because right now, yes, and this could very well be the top. Like, look, this could be the top, the price starts to drop, and that's it. But that would be anticipated, that would be guessing. That's not necessarily what the market, because this is bullish price action. The problem I'm having with this range is it's a bit tight for me to get involved, because I was measuring the move. Oops, sorry, not this one. Measuring the move.
How many percent is that?
That's 0.4, but it's almost impossible to get the top or the bottom. So I'm trading for 0.25, which is not enough.
Yeah,
it's not enough. It's a very, very small range to get involved. Plus, you need to usually enter market. You need to pay a fee. You need to exit if possible with the limit order. That's another fee. So
yeah, that's tight.
Yeah,
dude, I've been working with a 0.13, 0.13 on euro dollar, man, entire day.
Yeah, but that's a totally different story. That's a totally different story. Not the same fees.
True.
You don't have a problem with market spread there. So the slippage is minimum. It's to the
okay, fair point.
That's kind of what one would expect for that market.
Yeah.
But let's say you are VIP 1, right? I would assume most of the people here are VIP 1, right? You still need to pay 0.4 for a market order and 0.2 for a limit order. That's 0.6. So in a move like this, it's impossible to catch the top, impossible to catch the bottom. So I would say you can catch, let's say you trade this from here to here, and that's 0.3 minus the fees, 0.25. Exactly what I was talking about. So you need to understand this when you actually want to get involved into these small scalps. You need to know exactly what to look for. Exactly what to look for. Okay, so this took the lows. Let's see where this goes. Still, so you see we have shorts, and more shorts here. Okay, fair enough. Okay. You see, you're not gonna catch all the scalps. This right now, okay. This is a good take profit one. That's 0.5. That's a good take profit one. But because so it's easier to trade this within a range. Within a range, you short the top and you long the high. This is not a ranging day. This is a trending day, and in a trending day, it's a bit tricky to get involved. It's a bit tricky to get involved, right? Especially because give me support and then I'll be, yeah, sure, let's go for it. Give me view up, and yeah, as long as I see the support holding, let's go for a scalp. But because we are in a trending day, and the trending days to the upsides, it's a bit tricky. Okay, this is what I kind of wanted. This is what I wanted from this move. So this happened here. Okay, now let's see the reaction. Let's see what kind of, okay, this looks like a bigger rejection here. Okay. Okay. And now let's move this to basically to this kind of situation, and let's see if we get a back test here. And now the situation changed from these guys to short it here. They were in a bit of trouble. They are safe now because the price is below, and this guy longing here, they are in a bit of a trouble, right? So we already start to see liquidations here. And now let's see what will happen next. So we kind of get the first clue about what NY has to say. So NY opened bearish for the moment, bearish, and these guys just provided the fuel for the push to the opposite direction, basically a drop. Okay, so this, and this. Okay. It's not this one. I wanted a fib pull. Okay, and we are into the bigger golden pocket here. Into the bigger golden pocket here. Okay. So this area should be a take profit one for someone who shorted this move and move the stop loss attention, or even cut the entire trade. Now this is scalping until we get something more, like more clarity, more stuff. This is just scalping.
Did you compare the size of liquidations on both ends?
Not well. Yeah, you can get kind of an idea about what's going on, but not necessarily. You can actually check the side of the size of the liquidations, but you know, for me it's enough to see liquidations, and each time you start to see these dots, it is important to understand that a reversal is possible there. A reversal is possible.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is kind of the story. Each time you get these bubbles, right? A reversal is possible. Let me put it that way. A reversal is possible. Let's update this. Right, let's update this. Now let's see what's going on. And usually these trading sessions are a bit boring, to be totally honest. When there is volatility, but you know, this is when you need to practice your patience, right? And unless you see like a clear trade, then don't take that trade. I mean, wait for a good trading opportunity where the risk actually makes sense. Other than that, it's like 80-90% of trading is waiting. This is what it is.
I couldn't agree more. I came from a trading background from 10 years ago, and it is still the same. It's a waiting game.
Yeah, they will never change. It will never change.
Yeah, it will never change.
Actually, I would like to pull this one from here to make sure what's going on.
That's pretty cool. I'm hearing Marius as well as Billy Bach are both watching Eurodollar tonight alongside me. My name is Paul, and I'm not a coach, so I do not have my chart streaming for opening bell session. But yes, I am on desk for Eurodollar. So for those of you in Safehouse Vanguard know, I love that currency pair. Traded it a long time ago. Came back to trade it again. It's like my ex-girlfriend. And yeah, as a quick update from me, price has been pretty much sideways, tight 0.13% range throughout Asia and London. New York Open during the crossover from London, we saw a push away from VWAP and claiming the daily level 109.313. Sorry, I repeat 109.313, and now looking forward the back test of that daily level.
Let's see if this back test holds. Let's see if this back test holds, because I would be interested in a long here, right? And I will look to trade this to the golden pocket, right? To just to have some position before we get some clarity, right? Because I would like a long lower, way lower, like in this area. That would be, you know, something to give me confidence. And a short somewhere in this area, starting with this one or the bigger one. That would be my next trade.
Yep. For those of you just joining us tonight for the New York session, or this afternoon, depending on which time zone you're in, welcome to the opening bell session. This is a behind the scenes stream of the Safehouse Trading Desk. Today on station, we have both Wei as well as George. Wei is joining us in the chat, whereas George is currently on station. So the charts that you see on stream, those are his. And for today, the focus for George is on Bitcoin primarily, as we have crossed the 70,000 psychological level. And yes, welcome. If you guys are here with us right now, still here, thank you for sticking around. If you found this useful and interesting, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more videos and streams for trading. And if you would like to take a systematic and structured approach to developing your skill sets as a trader, do consider joining us in the Safehouse Vanguard. We currently have a 2-week free trial of the premium membership. Link is in the description below. And Wei says, I just took an itchy short of Bitcoin. Nice. Let us know how it goes, buddy.
Yeah, so let's see what will happen here. Let's see what will happen here, if this support will hold or not. That's kind of the question right now. All right. If this support will hold or not. I'm looking at the order, so we do have quite a bit of shorts opening here. Let's see. In this area, that would be a very, very nice trading opportunity. Very good take profit. And, that would be a very, very nice trading opportunity, in my opinion. But let's see if we get this. And this still needs to figure out if this support will hold. And if this support holds, then I would expect basically this area, or possibly higher. I'll go with this one because it is on a hard time frame. So, like this, right? So basically, as long as this holds, we should see this area, right? And then we go from there. For the moment that the price is struggling a bit here, basically the participants of the market, they decide if this will hold or not. On one side, we do have aggressive shorts opening here, right? And someone is absorbing in this section of the chart. So we need to see which side would be the dominant side for this section, and that should give the next move. Could be to the upside or could be to the downside. Okay, looks like the bears actually getting some sort of reaction here, right? Let's see. So once again, we do get these liquidations, right? Let's see what will happen here. The price is still building bearish market structure, locally speaking, right? The price still builds bearish market structure here. You start to see, like I said, if this support will be lost, then it's to the downside, just a bit to the downside. Okay, now let's see what's going on with this. If the price manages to break the market structure here, this is what I'm looking for. And now we need to hide this because that's no longer relevant. And we need to see what's going on with this one. So we need to update this. Cool. Like this. Okay. I see the funding rate drop to 0.08. It was higher. Yeah, it was higher. So again, not bullish, but not necessarily bearish. I wouldn't call that, like bearish. It could become bearish if the price doesn't move. But for the moment and for today, the price moved quite a bit. So I'm actually okay with this. Okay, so this. And let's see if we can find a bigger golden pocket here. Very close to this. Let's see if we can touch it or not. Okay. But it's good to that we do have some volatility. See, the price is trying to change the market structure here, but not doing such a good job for the moment. And let's measure this move. Like 0.08. Okay, fair enough. That was a move. At least we do get this kind of volatility, right? This and this and this. And each time the price is creating this, you'll see usually, not always, but usually you'll see like the price is trying to at least change the local trend. At least change the local trend. If that will happen or not, that is a totally different story. See, the price still creates some bearish CVD divergences locally. See some longs are trying to push the price to the upside. And we're very, very close to this and to this section of the chart. This is important. VWAP and the previous hard high. This is important. Also, what we can do here, moving to a lower time frame, we could pull a fixed range like this. Let's see. I don't want to include that. Okay, so we are at the point of control there. Okay, fair enough, give or take. Let me try with this one, but I would not like to include this entire thing. Let's go on 5 minutes to get like a better idea. Okay, like this. Okay, that shows the point of control, and the point of control is trying to act on 5 minutes, trying to act as resistance. So now we do have this situation where if this one manages to claim the point of control here and manages to change the market structure, we could see a push to this area, to the local golden pocket plus the value area high of this local range. Yep. But again, we need to see if that is if that's the story there. And the prices manage actually to give us some sort of push. So this would be nice. This area would be very, very nice. And that would tell the story, because if we start to see another rejection here, then we can get involved in another move to the downside. Yep. So let's see how this will develop.
Yep. Just a quick one for all those trading fiber, euro dollar. We just had a minor front run of the daily level at 109.31.3, and the greenback is starting to push, as you can see on the DXY, towards the daily level on mycapital.com chart. It's 102.705.
let's see if the price manages to keep this hard high hard low hard high hard low, you should get to the bigger golden pocket. But again, that's something that we need to see. Right, for the moment it's kind of trying to flip this with support, resistance. If that's still the story, this creates a local SNR flip level, and that should open once again the possibility for more downside. It is important. Let me see if I not very, yeah, kind of, you know, this and this, but that's why I like the trend reversal candles, because they give this, like this was support, bounce, support, small bounce, so the price was not able to actually to change the market structure, and then it's to the downside. And now if we start to see another rejection here, then maybe the price will make a new lower low, and you know, the bounce will have to wait. Yeah.
Oh, meantime, sounds like Wei has closed his itchy short, and I am going to fire up the trade report on screen, and that's a 34.68% gain for Wei. Wei, I'll be updating your trade performance on stream. Well done, buddy. Back to you, George.
Yeah, no, we need to wait to actually to see what's going on in this section of the chart. We need to wait to see. Definitely not necessarily what I would like to see here. Yeah, and since we are very close to this, I would imagine this one will be hit. I would imagine this one will be hit sooner or later. Yeah. But then again, all the price to get to this area, all we need is for the price to claim this level. If the price manages to claim this level, then I do think there's a high chance for the price to go to this area, to the local golden. But again, we need to see that actually happening, because let's say you trade some of this, one of this, right? You have your stop loss just below, and now we need to see if the price will be able to actually to claim this local resistance here. That's the question right now. So let's see.
So I have a quick question for the chat. Did you guys prefer trade results coming out on stream for 3 seconds like I just showed, or would you much prefer them persistent on the stream UI? Let me know in the chat. Thanks, guys. And just reading the chat, Maria Seed says, "So good with you commentating as we watch." That's for you, George.
Yeah. Okay, so the price is trying. I mean, look, the price is trying, right? And now let's see if because you sometimes when the price action is very fast and everything, you'll see this push to the upside and everything. But usually, and this is good for me, because the price is creating market structure and gives you the actual possibility to get involved in one of these cars. Because if it is up or down, then you have to be more aggressive and, you know, gotta take a risk. But when you see this and this, then you have backtests, right? And then you can get involved. And also you have a stop loss, right? Have a very good stop loss in place. And like I said, for the moment, this is the fight. This SNR flip was support, flipped, lost, flipped, resistance. And now let's see if the price manages to claim this level. That's the big fight right now. Right, so look at the difference between, you can see that, you know, but it's not as clear as on the trend reverse. Like this is support, and now the price is fighting with this situation, with what we have here, right? So we are posting. Ah, okay. I see what you guys are doing. Okay. I was fully focused on the trading side.
No worries,
And now
man.
I see
No worries.
I see the Vanguard chart. Okay, cool. I see that. It's like when I'm trading.
I
Okay.
know. It's all good.
What else? Yeah, especially when scalping, because I don't have, look, if I'm looking for a 3% move, then yeah, I can be like, hey, this is everything that I would like to see and great. But when I'm scalping for this 0.3, 0.4, 0.5% move, I need to be fully focused on this, right? And okay, so the price seems that, you know, it managed to kind of claim that SNR, but we are bumping into this. So it's good to have like all the golden pockets. Usually the price will react from this golden pockets, right? And it's good to be aware of all of them. Like obviously I would favor this one because this is the big one and everything, but in the same time I do acknowledge the possibility that the price could potentially react from this one. Maybe that is enough for a take profit one, right? So like 0.4. No, maybe it's not, but that's really up to you. In this kind of situation, if you're fully confident that the price will reach the target and everything, then great. If not, if you see something like this, book some profits and move the stop loss at entry, right? Start to see like a bigger rejection, everything. No. Because this, the price doesn't usually, like 90+% of the time, doesn't react from a random place. So there must be a level there. Maybe you don't know that level, maybe I don't know, but there is a level and someone is obviously watching that level, right? When you see this kind of reaction, there is something. Usually there is something there. Decreases in non-open interest. Yeah. Why I do think this could push just a bit higher, but again, we don't have liquidations yet to this section of the chart. So we have liquidations to the downside. So okay, fair enough. We've got some people liquidated, but now I would like to see some liquidations on the way up. So that's why we need to see. We need to see what will happen. And for the moment, the price is building bullish market structure, right? If this breaks, then, you know, it kind of breaks the local. We talk about only this, right? The rest, once again, is patience. As long as you understand where you are and you understand the levels that you're up against, you know, the rest is just, you know, just gotta wait, gotta check what's going on, and always have your risk management in place and in check. Because for me, if the price starts to get acceptance once again below this, you know, I'll just close the trade. It would be kind of a break even or something like that. But yeah, that would be, because, you know, it changes the market structure. Now we do have a new high, right? We still have the bullish market structure. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. And now we need to see if the price of, I'll look this between this one and the bigger golden pocket, that would be kind of my area. That would be kind of my area of interest. Let's see what we actually have here. Okay, this look at this one, right? So small, but it's there. Small, but it's there. So when you see something like this happening, then, you know, a possible reversal, and yeah, let's book some profits. Let's book some profits here, because, you know, why not? Okay. Now let's see. stop loss at entry. That would be very nice. And okay. Let's see what will here. Price is still fighting with this 786. That 786 is one interesting level. Right? Okay. Let's see if the price can actually make a new hard high here. Or because for the moment, right, we do have the bullish market structure. Look how beautiful this market structure is. Bam, 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 high, 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 low, high, 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 low. I would not like to see that one lost. Let's see on this side. So we do have decreases in open interest. Okay, fair enough. So let's see. Let's see. Something along these lines, right? This one is irrelevant. Got the job done. I removed the other one. Yeah, no problem. We'll put it back. We put the bigger one back. Give or take. That should get the job done. Okay. Yep, let's see. This is still drying. Like I said, boring. Boring. Sorry, this is trading. It's boring. No, this is what trading is. I mean, especially scalping, right? Especially scalping from level to level. You check the market structure, you check the SNR flip level. You need to know all the levels in between, right? And you try to squeeze as much as you can from this kind of moves, right? So it's like this, that's 0.5. That's very good in my opinion for scalps. You know, that's very, very good. And then you start to understand what's going on here. Is this sign of weakness? Do I think that the possibilities for this to go higher are still very, very good? And you go with your TA, or very, very simple, you're like, you know what? I want to book some profits and move the stop loss at entry because it's like, yeah, why not, right? Yeah, so those are the things that, you know, when you're scalping, you know, you need to take into consideration. So we still have just a bit more to that. To this area, which should be very, very interesting area to trade, right? So now let's see what will happen here. Let's see what do we get some pushes. Okay, and this and that. Now let's see. So this one is here. Great. And boom. Yeah, I'm gonna post this later because right now I'm interested in this section of the chart. This is important, right? Okay, now the price is going to this, and we do have this high taken, right? And this is approaching the local golden pocket, right? So you see, we move down, come on, just a bit higher, because I kind of want to book some more profits here. Okay, just a bit higher. Come on, just a bit higher, just a bit higher. That is another take profit for me, right? So this formation they usually give. This formation they usually give, right? And now let's see what's going on here. Let's see if we have a short. Let's see if we do have a short here, because okay, a very aggressive one, yes, a very aggressive one, yes, but usually I don't like to be aggressive. And check this level. This is not a random level, 7-1, right? This is not a random level here. So that was actually, if you come to think about it, that was a very good move. That was 0.9 so far. So in terms of scalps, this is more than decent, right? And a new high, so no very good reason to short. And you see this line tells the story. Learn what this line is telling you, and you'll do very, very fine in trading. You'll do very, very fine in very, very well in trading. Cool. So now this is irrelevant. And now let's see, I still have one take profit, but I would like to take it in this area if the price will make a new high. And like I said, longs are still the better trade. Longs are still the better trade in my opinion. Yes, we had a short here, I missed it, but I've got a long, so no, it's like it's all good in my opinion. And now we need to check this reaction. Okay, this one also irrelevant. And for any kind of short in this area, the stop loss should be above the high, but I don't see a very good trigger. I don't see a very good trigger yet. So let's see if we actually get. And for me, it's like this. I still have 25% left from my long. So if I was actually short here a bit more aggressively and I'm being taken out, what is left from my long should cover for that loss, right? But let's play it nice and let's see if we actually get a reaction, yes or no. Because for the moment, as you can see, the market, as long as the market structure is bullish, like that was what I was looking for here. And I was looking to see if the price is making a new lower low here. Wasn't, so it's to the upside, right? So a bit of patience is always good. Now, we do have a lower low, but also we do have this. We do have this. So let's check what actually happens. And look at this, right? So now we do have, once again, kind of longs and shorts, and then we do have this situation. Now we do have this situation, and it doesn't give me, like, you know, full confidence. Okay, that's a bit different. That is a bit different. So now I don't want to, I would like to see a new lower low here. I would like to see a new lower low, right? Look, something like this. If the price starts to create a higher high, then I'm invalidated. But in this trading idea. But again, we are in a strong trending day, and this for me looks like double top. And the general rule about the double top, triple tops, double tops, triple bottoms, they will be taken. And you know, it's better to go from there. But let's see, I'm not shorting yet here because, like I said, I'm not. This is not what I would like to see. This is not what I would like to see. And as you can see, the price keeps pushing. So this, if you don't have access to the order flow, you know, that's a totally different story. But because I do have access to an order flow software, then, you know, I want to see what's going on here. Shorts being absorbed. That's the problem. shorts absorbed. That is the problem. That give me a idea that this could push just a bit higher, or much higher. I mean, why not? Other than this, this would be actually this is a proper trade. Just make sure that you're ready to be stopped out. So it looks something like, not this one, come on, looks something like this. Invalidation here, and I would say up to this point. What I would like to see here is the price, because we forgot about this. I would like to see the price getting acceptance back into the value area. So if I shorted already and I see this, I see the price, the value area high acting as support, I would be, that would be kind of a red flag for that, for this setup. Other than that, this is a valid setup. Confirmation comes from the price getting acceptance back into the value area of this range, and that should hit point of control. But for the moment, as you can see, boom, this is not necessarily what one would like to see, right? So this is trading view, right? Because I'm trying to keep everything very, very simple. Now we need this to decide, right? So it's really up to you if you want to take this risk, yes or no, right? So it really depends. If you want to take this risk, right, this should be entry, invalidation below the high, just above the high, but then you'd like to see the price making a new lower low here. If the price fails to make a new lower low, it's the chances are pretty high to be stopped out. That's why my choice, and taking into consideration the trending day, my choice would be to wait. I can be a bit more aggressive with my longs, not here, but in this area, you know what? Okay. And with the shorts, I want to see some sort of confirmation, right? So this is the story. If the price manages to make a new lower low and continue with a bearish market structure and the price getting acceptance back into the value area, the chances are pretty good for the point of control, possibly low. But for the moment, we're not quite there yet. So protect your capital. That is the first rule in trading. And now let's see what the price action is doing. There's no need to overcomplicate things, right? Plus this is not necessarily what I would like to see. That's what makes me believe that the price could actually push higher here. Obviously, I could be totally wrong, and this could be the top, but we need to see. We need to see what will happen here. If I'm wrong or right with this, with my assumption.
Is that a market call on TradingView?
What? Sorry?
On TradingView, you got the position open, is it?
Yeah, no, it's the. No, it's not. It's this, right? I was trying to show the.
There it is.
The trading idea, but this is a no-no. When you see something like this, then this doesn't look good for shorts, right? When you see value high claimed and flipped, no good. No good. And the chances are pretty high for the price to push to the upside, as you can see. No, I have to trade my account because this is I don't have another time to trade.
This is prime time for the trading team.
Exactly. So I have to trade, right?
No worries. I just got back from updating, from doing my DXY update for legacy markets on the Vanguard chat. So for those of you in Vanguard, do check it out. It's on the Trading Floor channel. Pretty simple stuff. Just trying to summarize most of what I'm looking at for today, going into tomorrow's session. But yeah, if you want to take a break from commentary and jump into trade mode, yeah, go right ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have a. I mean, I still have 25% from my long, which I should close it. I should book profits here, but hey, no problem. And I'm looking to actually to see if I can, if we have a short here. That's the idea. Interesting because it's like, and this is not good trading. Once the price goes to this area, people are longing. So why in the world would you not open longs here? And we do have shorts opening here, right?
Yeah.
And you open a long here. So what's the idea? I mean, why? Because you can ride this move. You can ride this move, and this move is quite a bit, right? This move is more than 1%. Basically, you're not gonna catch, or you can, but the way I trade, I like to be on the safe side always. So I book profits on the way up. But it's like, why in the world would you want to open a long up here? And this just gave the possibility for this. Like,
yeah.
Like, doesn't make any sense for me. Doesn't make any sense for me actually to do that. So look, like, yeah, this is just crazy. I mean, these people, they never learn about this kind of stuff. So why don't you open a long in this? I do think that a lot of people open longs here, right? Especially with limit orders. But
yeah,
what's the story with this? Why would anyone open a 3.3 here long? Like, this is what's going on. Like, yeah, unfortunately I missed this one because when you try to trade and comment in the same time, sometimes you miss, but it's part of the game. So.
Yeah, you know, I know a guy. I know a guy who's very fond of saying your best trade is your next trade.
Yeah,
and that would be Wei.
yeah. Now let's see if we can get a back test of some sort of local golden pocket, right? But it's like these people, they never learn about this kind of situation. Like this just gave the possibility. This order here just gave the possibility of a reversal, because up to this point in time was to the upside, to the upside, to the upside, right? That was my hesitation to short. But this guy here, and
that is actually pretty wild. Yeah.
Because you see, people, I don't know why, but they like to short the lows and open
the highs.
longs at the high, right? Look,
yeah,
this longs. I mean, would it be much easier to actually to short this and to open longs at retracement, like boom and boom? I don't know, but hey, we need this kind of.
Someone needs to provide liquidity, right?
Exactly. So that's the story. That's the story.
I feel bad saying that, but
well, they can join Safehouse, and maybe after a short period of time, they will flip their trading style, looking for longs here and for shorts in this area. I don't know what to say, but this is the power of the order flow. Like, you can see in real time what's going on, and this is the thing with limit orders, and we'll buy, we'll sell, you can pull them, you can stack them, you can do whatever you want, but you cannot fake a market order. A market order, this is 3.3, this is 2.7, this is 2.3, this is a 3.3. You cannot fake that. So you can see what's going on in real time, and you see in this small case here, you see 3.3, and the price doesn't really move. What's that? That's absorption. So someone was absorbing that. Yeah. But this is the thing. Give me this in a ranging day, and I'll be short like crazy. But this is still a trending day, a strong, very, very, very strong trending day. And in trending days, it's always, even if it doesn't look like that, but it's always safer to just ride the trend. That's why shorts, yes, they are there, but I feel safer with longs. I feel safer with longs. That's kind of my thing. That's why the only trader I took in this session was a long, not necessarily a short. Okay, this is interesting. So I should Not sure if I want to close the trade. I should. Yeah, I should close the trade. I do feel that we could actually push high, but we start to create these reversal patterns, and they usually lead to more downside, right? The only thing you can see, so from support, value high is actually slowly flipped to resistance, and all we need here is a new lower low. And if the price will create the bearish market structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, then we're going once again to this area, right? So, you know, this is the moment that one should put the money to the to the bank. You know,
Yeah.
That was a good ride. That was a good ride, but you know, you need.
Let me know when you close. Yeah.
ENL.
Let me know when you close, and send me a percentage screenshot if you can.
Yeah.
And stick it up on the stream.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Yeah, let me see if I can show you from my previous stuff. Previous trades. I think I'm going to let this one, because we're in a stream and you know already made few stuff. Okay, so let me see, how do I put this? So now this is this. Okay. So I put it in Vanguard, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Boom. And the other one. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. I think I'm going to let this ride, because it's just a very, very small position. So, no.
Yeah, because you were closing on the way up, right?
Yeah. And this should be the second one.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And now I should. Yeah, one could take a short actually here. One could take a short here. So let's see how this will play out. Like I said, I'm still a bit like this to short, right? I would still favor longs, right? But let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Because in this area, I mean, really, the only trade that I would take is a short or no trade. So there's no way in the world I'm going to like too long in this area. There's no way. This is resistance, right? This is where you book profits, and you know, this is kind of the story right now. Overall, this is getting the job done, right? This session is, you know, is getting the job done in my opinion.
Yep.
Not the biggest volatility ever, but yeah, it's getting the job done. Okay, now the price is working on that lower low, right? So now we need to see what will happen actually there. Okay, it's doing this. And let's see, where do we have, because one could pull something like this. So this should be the golden pocket, right? Plus this, so it's 700 areas, right? So that should be a decent take profit. Red flag, or let's say, obviously depending on your entry or something like that, if the price is able to get acceptance above value or high, that would be some sort of invalidation for this short. And one would like to see this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So one would like to see the bearish market structure continuing here. That would be very, very nice, and this would be kind of some sort of target for this, you know. But again, we are in a trending day, and I would be like a bit careful with my with the shorts, right? So now let's see how this will play out. Okay. Yep. And like I said, one would like to see this new lower low, lower high. We need to see the bearish market structure here. If the price starts to change the market structure, then you know it's to the upside. And it's to the upside. Yeah. My entry for this one is not a very good one, because the actual entry was here. So, but because I was like, yeah, and give 0.4. Yeah. But because we are streaming and trying to explain in the same time, you know, for the purpose of this stream, this would be like something that, you know. Now we need to see what will actually happen here. Okay, and this. Let's see, so this is the story. Like I said, invalidation, early invalidation for this would be if the price will get acceptance above value area high. That'd be, yeah, early invalidation. If not, as long as the price is able to continue the bearish market structure locally, then you know this should be the next area of interest. Haven't checked the other markets, so gold is still here, but again, not really bearish. Ooh, so this is what you guys were talking about, right? The swing failure pattern here. Ooh, interesting. I covered this in the premium sit rep. Covered this.
Nice.
Right.
Very nice.
Because of this, right? Because of this, this SNR. Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Yeah. And back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still here, so it's kind of, yeah. Try to try to see what will happen here. Like, hey, am I going to the upside? Am I going to a downside? Right. So remember, as long as the price is still below this, yeah, the chances for the price to go to the downside are increasing. But one will need to see a new lower low. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. That's what you always want to see for more downside. And like I said, early invalidation would be if the price will be able to actually claim value high, like this. See, boom, claimed, back tested, a new hard high, locally speaking. Then boom, back test, lost, back test to the downside. But this needs to continue to move to this one. Obviously, those are scalps. I mean, we don't have major move, but these scalps are pretty good. I mean, you can make some money, to be totally honest, on this kind of moves. Yeah. I need to see, like, let's see. This is support. If the support holds, then we have more upside. Lose this support, and then, you know, we're back to the local golden pocket and possibly lower. Who knows? But yeah, this is kind of the story right now on this chart. Yeah, and we are already 90 minutes, right, into this session.
Yep.
So okay, not the best, not the worst session, to be totally honest. It's there. Right?
Yeah, not too bad actually.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, it's just the start of the day as well, right? So
yeah.
Technically,
as long as you understand what is the support and what is the resistance, you know, everyone should be able to take a decent scalp at this, like, you know, somewhere in this area or a long based on this situation. In my opinion, it's all good. Also short in this area. And most important, you have your invalidation, like total invalidation and red flag, what could be like early invalidation or red flag. As long as you have those levels and you are able to like check what's going on in terms of market structure and risk management and everything, yeah, trading should be fairly easy, right? See a new lower low, and you know, this is kind of the story. We start to see liquidations now. That's something, that's always something to like, hey, this is what we have, this is the story. But like I said, as soon as the price is actually able to break this support, then the chances for the price to move to the next important level, obviously locally speaking, because we're talking about scalps, are increasing quite a lot. And you know, now let's see if the price is actually able to hit that this golden pocket. Doesn't necessarily, the price doesn't necessarily have to go there, so you can book some early profit when you see something like this. Really depends how you want to manage this kind of situation. That's really up to you. But yeah, those are like interesting trading ideas that one could see, and to be totally honest, they are not that difficult, to be totally honest. Okay, that for me was take profit 1, right? And I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to post that in Vanguard. So this has to be a take profit, this area. Think about it as an area, right? Again, not the best entry because, but still that is something to be aware, right? So you see, those are like couple of scalps that one could take based on, well, apart from the order flow and everything, because this takes some, time to get used to this and so on and so on. But other than that, market structure, fibs, this is pretty easy in my opinion. And remember, when you're scalping, you need to be, especially if you're counter trading the entire trend, you need to like book profits, right? Doesn't necessarily has to go to this area. So for example, my take profit 1 was 71859, 850. I'm trading the USDT pairs. Obviously there's like a small difference, so doesn't necessarily has to hit this, right? But when the price is in that area, you need to book profits. If you can with a limit order to avoid fees, that's great. If you have to use a market order, that's okay too. Doesn't mean the price cannot go lower. Of course, the price could go lower and anything is possible, but you need to make sure, because if you shorted, like I shorted roughly this area, so that gives me like 0.4 at take profit 1. I'm happy with that. If you shorted this move, what is the technical trade, that's 0.7 already. So when you see 0.7 on your charts, you have to be like, hey, what's up? I need to book the money, put the piggy to the bank, right? This is scalping because you don't have a lot of space to manage the trade, right? Imagine like right now, and let me check this. The price is almost at the entry, right? So a perfectly nice move. I don't book profits here because, hey, let's see if the price goes to this area, and now I'm back at entry. So yeah, that would be kind of a failed trade or something like that, right? It is important when you're scalping to book profits. That is very important in my opinion. And yep, let me post the screenshot with the candles and everything. Just to summarize basically the session.
Yep, I was just about to ask you to do that, but George, thanks for sending in the screenshot. I've punched it up on the stream.
That's my kind of my trading session. And
nice.
In Midgard too, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of my trading.
Should let the Midgard guys get a little bit more flavor.
Yeah, with the stop loss hit. So look, it hit my stop loss. Yeah. it is what it is, right? But yeah, that's kind of my trading session for today, right? You see the entry, see the take profits, you see the entry, see the take profits, and yeah, it is what it is. You're not always gonna catch all the moves, so you maybe miss a move, maybe you get one, but there's always something to do on this chart. Very, very important things. You need to understand what's the trend, the high time frame trend, the local trend. You don't short at support, you don't long at resistance. Check the market structure. Fibs, they work very well. VWAP, not today because VWAP is so much lower, right? Order flow, if you understand the order flow, that could be very, very helpful, right? As additional confluence or maybe main, really depends. And other than that, risk management, especially when you're scalping, don't be shy on booking profits, move the stop loss at entry to protect your position. And yeah, I guess that would be everything. And I gave the levels at the beginning of the stream. As long as this one we can actually hide for the moment. As long as the price is up here forming a range, I would favor more upside. If we start to lose levels, then maybe this is the top of the move and maybe we're expecting more downside. But for the moment, there's no reason to become bearish. So that's kind of the story for today. Other than that, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this live trading session where I was able to catch most of this move, some of this move, I missed this move, and yeah, let's see what the rest of the NY session and tomorrow will bring. Yeah, that will be
sounds fantastic. George, before we let you go, we actually have a question for you, but okay. I held it to the end because I didn't want to break your flow for trading. The question comes from Hasta La Vista Barbie, who is no stranger to the Safehouse streams. I just call him Barbie or her Barbie.
Okay.
Yep. So the question is, what is the advantage of these trend reversal candles setup?
It gives you a different perspective from the time-based candles, because this what we use basically in TradingView. These are time frame-based candles, right? So basically 5 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. But the trend reversal candles, they are not time frame-based. So they are based on the trend reversal, on the measuring basically the impulse and the rejection, and that would be my that would be the reason why I use them, because I can spot the rejection or the bounce on the early stage, and also the CVD divergences are very, very accurate depending on your setup, the settings that you're using for the trend reversal candles. It kind of gives you an early indication for a possible trend reversal, and one could use that for trading. That's why I like to check the time frame based candles, but also the trend reversal candles. That's the reason, to have like a different perspective over the same price action. Yeah, and yeah, fantastic. They work pretty good.
Awesome summary, thank you. So for those of you still here with us, George has shared his summary already. If you guys have any more questions, please bring them over to Discord. The team will still be on station, just not on stream, so that we can focus a lot more on answering your questions and trading at the same time. And as a quick final note, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Our next public opening bell session is this Friday, so keep your eyes peeled for the link. It will be in the Midgard section under stream announcement, as well as on Twitter. So be sure to follow us on social. That's Safehouse_HQ on Twitter, Safehouse Trading on YouTube. And if you want to learn more about how we help traders develop their proficiency and consistency in the markets, visit us at safehousecapital.com. If you want to join in Safehouse Vanguard, who will be getting the premium opening bell sessions tomorrow and on Thursday, be sure to cop your 2-week free trial of our premium membership. No obligations, cancel anytime. Link is in the description below. And because today is an opening bell session that's primarily focused on Bitcoin, For those of you who want to support the project, this is the educational arm of Safehouse Capital. You can check out the affiliate link with our partner Bybit, also in the description below. So yep, good stuff, Wei, George. You know, we didn't get wild amounts of volatility, but it's awesome that you guys managed to catch a couple of trades here and there for Bitcoin, and that we got to showcase it for everyone here. So for all of you still here, thank you for joining us today. For the non-Vanguard members, we'll see you on Friday, and for Vanguard, I'll see you for tomorrow's daily sit rep, as well as opening bell session Tuesday. There is news on March 12th, inflation data from the US. And yes, thank you all for joining once again. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining. Bye.